Well, good morning, BCOT247 students. This is Mr.D, and we're in week number 5 of our 14-week class here at Cerritos College, Fall 2022. And I wanted to do just another video so that I could have a touch point with you each week, and you can see my face, and I can go over a few things with you in regards to our class and answer a few questions, or at least some of the common questions I've been getting throughout the week. But I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And let's see. There we go, and I'm on my home page or my dashboard in Canvas, and I'm going to go ahead and just select the first class. Like I said before, all of our classes, my classes are identical, so you're in one of those three. I have over 30 students, or close to 30 students, or no, 90 students if I count all three classes. So keep in mind I have a lot of students to grade, and so I could get a little bit behind on that sometimes, and I apologize, but I'm doing my best. So I'm going to go ahead and enter into our module for this week, which we're in module number 2. And of course, we are looking at this week, or last week we looked at our chapter 14 on giving presentations, and we did a Zoom session on that, and I went over kind of the do's and don'ts of giving a presentation, and that was also what you were looking at. So you guys know that we started this actually last week, and this is the week. This is the first week we're going to be, or second week that we're going to be in, excuse me, it started 2 weeks ago, so last week that we just finished, you should have by now started practicing and rehearsing and have come up with your slides for your presentation. And then this week, up till October 9th, is going to be you recording your presentation and then uploading it. So it's actually due this Sunday coming up. And I do have that video right here of me giving the presentation, how to do the presentation, etc. So you can watch that. But this week you're going to be working on chapter 15. And chapter 15, I believe, let's look at it, what the content is. I believe it's dealing with, the second part of giving a presentation. So the first part dealt with your slides and all that kind of stuff. And this one actually deals with giving the presentation and how to overcome fear and things like that. So it's going to be kind of the second half. There's 2 chapters dedicated to that, chapter 14 and 15. So make sure you do the check-in assignment, answer some questions out of chapter 15. There's a PowerPoint as well. And then you're going to do the video that might help you. There's no score on that, but it's just something to give you a little more insight. And then, of course, you have a quiz on chapter 15. But the big thing is that you must upload your finished recorded presentation. Now, you might say, well, how do I do all that? Well, I recorded everything in this video right here, how to do everything, what I'm looking for in the assignment, how I'm going to grade it, what you should have as far as using builds, navigation slide, and I also go over a little bit on how to record your presentation using PowerPoint. So please watch the video, because I think I had maybe 8 or 10 students on there, but that means there's about 80 more that didn't watch it. So please watch that video. And make sure you understand what I'm looking for in this assignment, and then upload your assignment. If you don't upload it, it's 100 points, so it'll definitely significantly affect your grade, and I automatically drop everybody's grade that doesn't turn this in by 1 grade. So if you're getting a B, you're going to get a C by not doing this assignment, because this is a key component to the course. And then the only way we can do it in an online environment is for you to record your presentations, so please don't skip this assignment. It will affect you significantly at the end of the day. I'm weighting that one, putting a lot of weight into this assignment, and that's why it'll affect your grade point overall. So please don't skip it. But that's pretty much it. I mean, I know that that's difficult. There's a lot to it, but it's not that difficult, and it's actually a very enjoyable assignment. And every semester, I get a handful of students that tell me how much they really enjoy doing that assignment. And by the way, once you upload it, I'm not going to grade it right away. I'm going to wait till you have also viewed and commented on at least 2 other students' presentations. Once you've done that, then I'll put it in the list to be graded. And I usually do about, imagine me doing 90 of these. It's a lot. So I usually do anywhere from a half a dozen a day to a dozen a day over the next few weeks. And then I'll just kind of look at it. Once I grade everybody who's commented on other students, and then I'll just wait for everybody who didn't do that yet. I'll just check it every week and make sure, and if I find somebody that actually went ahead and commented on others, I'll grade that one. So that's kind of how I do it. But I'll initially grade everybody who has done that, and then I'll just check it once a week to make sure I didn't, miss anybody. So anyway, that's how it's going to go. But if you have any questions or issues, don't hesitate to get a hold of me. But that's pretty much it for week number 5 in our class. And keep in mind that starting next week, we start focusing on business writing. So not this week, but next week. And we're going to do our first writing assignment, which is going to be a letter, application letter, as well as a resume. And so that'll be starting next week. And next week, we'll be adding that other level of work, which is going to be a writing assignment. And in business writing, it's meant to be brief, it's meant to be clear, it's meant to be concise, and we'll be doing a Zoom session on that as well coming up here. In fact, let me go ahead and look at when that Zoom session is going to be, where I'm going to talk about business writing. And I highly, highly recommend that you tune in for that one, because it's going to really affect your ultimate grade once you start doing the writing assignments if you don't know what you're doing. So let's see, I have a Zoom session scheduled for, let's see, that was the one I did on business presentations. So it looks like down here in, oh goodness, where did I have it? Oh, here it is. It's going to be on Tuesday, October 18th. I will be doing a Zoom session. So I'll give you more information about that next week, but that Zoom session is going to be all about business writing, and I'm going to go over the do's and don'ts of business writing. And if you tune in, you're going to do a lot better on your writing assignments. I will record it if you can't tune in on Tuesday when I do the Zoom session, but I highly recommend that you watch it. And in fact, I'm not going to grade your document if it's obvious to me that you've not watched the video, and I'll just say, please watch the video, and I'll give you a 0 until you watch it and update your document. So just keep that in mind when I get to grading those. But that's it for this week. Everybody have a great week. And if you have any questions or issues, don't hesitate to